Aloha, YouTube investors. How is everybody doing today? My name is David Yansen. Welcome to my channel. Today is November 16th, 2020. It is Monday, and the U.S. stock market is going to close in about 10 minutes. It is almost 11 a.m. here, Hawaii Standard Time. The U.S. Eastern Time is when the U.S. stock market goes off of, and that closes at 4 p.m. So that's in about 10 minutes or so. And I am going to sell out of a position here. This is my Webull account. I don't use this account a whole lot. I really just, to be honest, I signed up with this to get the free 2 stocks. And then later on, I thought, okay, M1 Finance isn't going to allow me to transfer my individual account from M1 Finance into my Roth IRA with M1 Finance. So I thought, okay, I'll open up a little Roth IRA with Webull. At the time, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, all those companies, they were still charging fees, or at least I didn't really want to do anything with them at the time. So, but eventually I did move my individual account from M1 Finance over to Fidelity. So I do have videos about that if you want to check those out and to see how that portfolio is doing. My Roth IRA still sits with M1 Finance. I still really like M1 Finance. It's my favorite brokerage, mainly just because of the pies and the slices. I like how organized and how easy it is to find my holdings at a quick glance and not have to scroll through, swipe through. But Webull I like too, and I'm starting to like them even more. I was able to, my one of my free holdings in this individual account here was GE, which people are talking pretty highly about GE right now, and I actually considered adding 2 or 3 more shares back when it was trading down at, let me go back 3 months ago here. It was trading around in October about $6 and some change. I was looking to add to them. It did bounce back up here to $11.74 at one point. So I'm still mulling it about. I'm probably not going to do anything with it. It was given to me for free. Maybe I should just take the capital gains. My Robinhood portfolio, my free stock, I did add 2 shares to it, and I'm up significantly with it, with that free company that I got. And there are links in the description, by the way, if you do wanna, if you don't have Webull or Robinhood and you want to get those free stocks, check the links in the description, and you can get those free stocks. So. And Webull actually gives you pretty good free stocks. The second one that I got was a biotech company that was bought out and then it was liquidated. And so I ended up putting that into this ETF here, VNQI. But, and this is what I'm going to sell out of in this video. I'm going to show you how to sell out here using Webull. Of this position, I started this, like I said, I started this small Roth IRA with the intention of possibly having to move my individual account from M1 Finance over to this account. And so I would have 2 Roth IRA accounts, and then I would just add them. I don't like having it spread out like that, but that was kind of the plan at the time. And also because I didn't know if I would be able to hit that $6,000 contribution limit. So if I wasn't going to be able to, and because I started my individual account with M1 Finance first, I thought if I have another account with a Roth IRA, then I will be able to hit that limit because I will move my $5,000, or at the time I think it was $4,500, out of my individual account into Webull. So, but I did it with Fidelity instead. There were some positives that I liked about Fidelity better, especially as I continue to grow in my investment journey. Still under 2 years, about 16 months with it. But I feel like now I'm growing, I'm learning more, I'm understanding more. And so that's why I'm slowly starting to remove some of my ETFs that were kind of like a cushion, a pillow, if you will, until I felt like I was up to speed. And out of my Roth IRA and my not my individual account, but out of my Roth IRA, I've removed all of the ETFs except for one that I want to get rid of. The ones that I have there now in my Roth IRA, they're the 3, well, I guess 4 main ones I'm going to end up keeping. One in my technology slice, and then the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 tracker. Those ones I plan on keeping, and I think I have a high dividend yield one as well too that I plan on keeping. But VNQ out of my Webull account here I'm going to sell out of, and VNQ out of my Roth IRA I'm probably going to sell out of too. So let me show you how to do this in Webull. You click on the holding, or you select your account first. Then you click on the holding. PBCT, this is People's United Financial. I'm going to keep this. I plan on holding it on to them long term. They're a dividend aristocrat bank. And because of my skepticism on banks, they're really kind of the only one that I like right now. So, but anyway, you click on the holding here, and it tells you the market value that you have invested in it, total cost that you put into it, last price, average share price, your quantity, and position ratio, which isn't a big deal to me for this account. And then it tells you the last time that I bought into it was June 5th, 2020. So down at the bottom here, you can see it says buy, sell, close quotes. And I'm going to click on sell right here, and it tells you some other bids that people are putting in right here at the cost. I do kind of look at these a little bit. I look at it with my Fidelity account. Robinhood doesn't provide this information. I just kind of want to see what other people are looking to sell out or buy in at. So right now it looks like most people are putting in a sell order for $52.95. So I have $52.95 as well too. I'm going to bump it up to, I don't think that in the next 5 minutes it's going to hit $52.99, but I'm going to put $52.99 anyway, just because that might happen next in the extended hours or tomorrow. And then my quantity too, because I own 2 shares of this company. Time and force day, click that. Extended hours, yes, I want extended hours trading. Take profit loss, that's not applicable at this time. Sorry. And then I have sell selected here. So then you hit sell, and it gives you confirmation right here. Make sure you have the right account. Make sure you have the right symbol, quantity that you want to sell. Your limit price is exactly what you're looking for. Estimated amount, that's the total that I have invested in this ETF. You can skip order confirmation, which I wouldn't recommend. I like to see the order confirmation. It does show you what your history is for buying and selling in different holdings, but the order confirmation will pop up as a notification that the order has actually gone through. So so I don't have to keep opening the brokerage, opening the app to check and see if it actually went through or not. So hit confirm, and there it is right there. I'm really, like I said, I am liking Webull more, but I am really more invested with M1 Finance, which is my favorite brokerage, and Fidelity as well, and Robinhood is my growth portfolio. So check my playlist if you want to see how those other brokerages are doing, how they are doing. Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. And then also leave any comments and opinions in the comments section as well. So hope everybody stays safe and healthy. Mahalo and aloha.